What's up, guys? Anthony Marino, PEO broker, self-proclaimed PEO nerd. I think most people would say that about me, so maybe it's not so self-proclaimed. Anyways, I wanted to do a quick intro of what I'm doing, what led me to here, and kind of what led me to be this PEO nerd that I am today. Um, First of all, insurance is boring. I felt a lot more joy in working with companies and actually putting together a real program that solves their actual problems, not just um, fills a need, a law that they have to abide by, which is workers' comp. Um, these programs are really, really dive right into the inner workings of a company and could, to me, it's the answer to a lot of those headaches that a business owner faces. On the flip side, it's also a great day saver to an insurance agent. It's tough to perform in some of these market areas, regions, tough market conditions, tough time to place some of these unique clients that we have, especially if you're pretty heavy in the workers' comp. Um, these PEOs they have great programs for things like, your up and coming businessman that has just started to get employees, or maybe your guy that has less than favorable workers' comp history, or it's somebody that wants to actually focus on their business and not have the headaches of dealing with all the HR back office things, compliance, dealing with laws and payroll and taxes and all the things that they didn't want to do when they grew up. They wanted to be roofers. They wanted to make cupcakes and start their store. They didn't want to be accountants. They didn't want to be tax professionals. So that's where we come in. That's where I come in. I want to be a partner with you and your agency, or you and your business, and put together a real program that makes sense for you. Kind of how I got here, I've worked on every side of a PEO. My first insurance job was with a PEO. I was a sales rep for pretty well-known PEO in the area. I've worked for the brokerage, the wholesale brokerage, the PEO broker. I've worked in the retail agency and provided those services to the business. I've also been the employee under for a company that used the PEO services. So my paychecks have came from these PEOs. So I've really gotten a chance to see how it can really benefit everyone involved, from the business owner himself to the insurance agent, to the employee of that company. It really benefits everyone involved. I'm going to get a lot more in depth in some of those ways, because I could just go off for a long time in my nerd speak and talk about how great PEOs are and how they can benefit you. But that needs to be in separate videos. I just wanted to take a second, give a quick intro. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you and your agency, your producers. I want to talk to you, the business owner, how we can put together a program that makes sense for you guys. And the good thing about this is it provides a lot of covered bases and actually saves you money on your bottom line. You think that these things cost a lot of money and they're just too expensive, and that's you probably cut this video off pretty short because you're like, things are pretty expensive. They're not. They actually save a lot of money, and that's a thing that I've learned over time with these PEOs and with the business owners, and really got a chance to dive into those financials, and it really saves them a lot. So give me a call, 727-900-2120. I want to talk to you guys. Reach out to me on any one of my social media outlets. Stay tuned for more videos because I want to educate about this arena, because I worked with a very large wholesaler, and I had somewhere between our agency had somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 agents under contract, and this is not a new product. This is a 40-year-old product, and it's saved businesses all over the place, especially during the recession. Another video, but it's kind of surprising on how many retail agents out there, especially your workers' comp driven agents, don't know very much about this product. And if they do, they might have one or two local connections to these companies, and that's not to say that those local ones that you know of are a good fit for your company or your client. Sometimes if you can't find a home, the local PEO that'll write anything you give to them, and that PEO may not necessarily make any type of sense for that client. So that's where I come in. I do the homework. I work with probably 40 different PEOs, and that changes all the time because I'm constantly learning the market, constantly studying the marketplace, different companies. I'm visiting with them all the time, talking to them all the time, so I know exactly what they do, where their strengths are, where their weaknesses are, and I'm unbiased. I do not um, have allegiance to any one PEO. Some of them are great, some of them aren't great, some of them are great in some areas, some of them are horrible in other areas. Either way, there is one for every type of company out there. Let's not try to fit um, everything into the box that it's supposed to fit in here. We gotta get creative. I gotta get creative, and it takes a lot of time off of your plate as an agent or business owner. You don't have to do that type of homework. Let me do it. So 727-900-2120. Stay tuned for more videos educating you on this, what I think is the answer of all answers, the product that could solve a lot of your problems. So Anthony Marino, 727-900-2120, Anthony Marino, PEO at gmail.com, and on all the social networks. Have a good one, guys.